Back nine coverage. Here we go from the Memorial Championship presented by Discraft. I'm AJ Risley. To my right is Paul Ulibarri. Paul, how we doing?
We're doing great. Right in front of us is some
sir.
awesome coverage from the back nine, Vista del Camino. Switching gears, we have 4 guys. Couples of them are kind of struggling, and then 2 of them are playing really well, especially that guy, Jalle Stoor, who is 8 through 9. I'm excited to see what he can do on this back nine, to see if he can keep that streak going and keep pushing for this lead.
Yes, sir. It's just fun watching good golf.
It's going to be tough to track down the defending champion, Simon Lizotte, who's putting phenomenal from 35
from that,
to 25 feet right now.
From that tough distance. But we'll see what happens on this back nine. Here we go. Hole 10, par 4, 651. I think last year we saw the Crush Boys roll it just about to pin high, so we'll see what happens here. Roller out to the left side is not a bad play at all. That's actually what I did. There's OB left, though, so you got to make sure your shot is coming back to the right hard. And then you got this line of pine trees on the right side. Right off the tee, there's one tree in the way. If you're trying to take an air shot, you either got to go big anhyzer around it or low hyzer flip.
Am I crazy to think that Eagle should sidearm this one off the tee?
You're not crazy at all.
That's
No,
good.
you're not crazy at all.
Simon's going big roller, like
Yes.
you said. And he has the power to where he can get down here for an Eagle look, for sure, without a doubt. This
And
thing needs to flip, though.
Look at that. Oh, what the? And it's not going to flip? Just a cut roller to 630 feet?
That's makeable, too. That's about 100 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe inside that. Yally's going for wide roller, looks like to me.
He's got
flex shot.
Man, I played with KJ
It's
yesterday.
absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Him and KJ. 2 of those just amazing turnover throwers. Shots that just hold forever. And unfortunately, you're slipping a little bit.
Eagle accidentally
you
shanked it in the middle of the fairway.
Right, yeah. Oh, man, my roller I messed up my roller. It landed in the middle of the fairway. And here we go with Sias. Lovely low flex shot. Wow.
It needs to sit, though.
Nicely
So
done.
once you go a little bit left,
True.
that's going to be a really tricky upshot. He's going to have to take on a couple trees.
And he's looking to throw a low skip line on the right side.
This is actually a really well-played shot.
Oh.
Wow.
Amazing. Perfect.
So
Just
that's so difficult.
Yeah. And Jalle set himself up real nice.
Go in. Oh, are you kidding me?
He almost brought his streak, his score back to perfect. Ah!
Yeah, that wasn't it.
Wow.
2 inches low. Go in.
Oh.
So we were about a foot low of 2 eagles on this hole.
Goodness gracious.
Yali is just
Well,
on
3
another
eagles,
level.
I guess.
Nice. We always have an eagle on the hole. Sias with an incredible birdie, honestly. I've been over there many times, and it is very, very difficult.
Yeah. Takes a very finesse touch shot.
Yeah, you're going to got to get it into those branches, then get the skip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Well
that little
done.
berm on the right side is not exactly advantageous for hyzer skips. But what a star frame.
Yeah.
Hey, we almost just jinxed each other. Cool.
35,
yeah.
34, 31, and 28.
Come on, Sias, get there, bud.
But they're not even
We're not
But
even
two hole.
Yeah, we're not even close to done with the third round. Jeez.
That's crazy.
Pretty cool. Hole 11, another par 4, 759 feet this time. But just like hole 6, as you can see by the graphic there on the left side, very long and narrow. OB on the left, OB on the right. What else?
I'm going to guess that this is then the second hardest, with 18 being the hardest hole.
All right, drum roll, please, as I pull up the stats from UDisc Live. And we're on hole 11.
Simon with a wide hyzer.
You were close. You were on the right side of it. This is the 6th hardest hole, at least for round 3.
I don't know what holes people are messing up, but this is the one that I always mess up, so I think it's the hardest hole on the course for myself. These guys are putting their hyzers right in position. That one, for Jalle, not known for being a big sidearm thrower, is going to be a little bit left, and he's going to have a really tricky upshot from there.
Yeah, similar to what we saw Sias have on the previous one.
Right. Maybe even a little bit more difficult because of the sidewalk being so close on really both sides of the fairway. And this needs a lot of help.
Looks like it did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Skipped right over those rocks. So those rocks are actually out of bounds. There is a line that's on the left side of those rocks. So it's not just the path here.
And Jalle's got somewhere around 350 feet to go to get to the basket. And he catches a tree on the right side. Let's see. He's going to have to throw one in to keep up his pace here.
But really, par on this hole is not going to hurt you that bad.
No.
This is a really, really tough par 4. Unless you have this wide sidearm look, then it turns it into really one of the easier ones. If you can go from right to left and then left to right like that.
Yeah, and guess what? Simon's in Simon's zone.
And both of these guys can do that.
That was like one of the first forehands we've seen out of Simon, though, this whole tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know how many other ones I've seen.
He was throwing them off the tee of 11 at Fountain.
Yes.
And doing very well. And Sias is just a little bit off today with the putting stroke.
Oh,
and that's the first one we've seen him miss from 25 feet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Darn. Eagle with the solo bird?
All streaks have to end eventually.
That's true.
A couple little tap-ins here, and then we're heading into probably one of the most scary holes in all of disc golf.
Yeah.
Unless you have a huge sidearm. Then not so much.
I think one of the guys on this card does. Oh, hey, there he is. And when you get the solo bird on the card, you get the slow-mo tee shot.
And the box.
And a tie for the lead.
Wow.
Ooh, intrigue. All right, and here we go. Moving into hole 12. Oh, beautiful drone shot. Wow. Whoever chose to fly the drone at golden hour, you deserve a raise. Hole 12. The hardest hole on the course. Yep. 351 feet, a little bit uphill, and you got this gunite rock mixture that is at, I don't know, close to a 45-degree angle, and that's really just your friggin' Great Wall of China there that you got to hop over. And there you go. Man, you're so good at guessing these eagle forehands.
And Simon throwing mid-range. He needs this to turn. And
Looks
it
like
is.
It did. Now it just needs to get over. Ooh.
Got him.
Wow. That's some good spin he's got on that disc.
And this is a lot of turn, but this is a fairway
Something
driver,
stable.
so.
Beautiful shot.
Wow, man. He is just on point.
Yeah. He's really good with those angles. He trusts his discs, and he really, more important than anything, he trusts his ability. Wow, that thing got super stable real quick.
Ooh.
Just
Nice
enough power,
dig.
though. Yeah.
Eagle.
Oh!
Guy, with his spin putt, he drops him in so soft.
Mm-hmm.
Really impressive, the speed control that he has. Just a really crisp release as well.
And Sias's putt, man, those things, his putt hits the chains and bounces back. Like, he's got a lot of force on that thing. Great putt by Jalle. And now all the pressure's on Simon to complete the star frame.
He's like a couple feet.
Okay. Dead center. No problem. Wow. Star frame on hole 12, the hardest hole on the course. Very impressive.
Yeah. I mean, my card definitely didn't star frame it. I know because I didn't get it.
My card was 3 down, and we were only 3 down because of an OB stroke. And the person that went OB, I won't name any names, but the person that went OB made their circle 2 putt for the par save.
Hole 13, par 3, 405 feet. You have basically two options. You can go straight through this tunnel where the drone is flying, or you can try to do wide hyzer that goes over that little pine on the right there, and then you'll get to about Circle's Edge. The power that these guys have, a couple of them on the card, they can take it even wider than that, and they can get closer. But, I mean, there's only a few people in the world who are going to be able to do that.
And there you go. Big old spike hyzer.
See, right over that pine, and then that's how they can get close.
That's big. This is a sneakily long hole.
Right. I'm throwing max power as hard as I can, and I'm trying to go in front of that pine because there's no way I have the power to go over it.
That's something else, man.
And I'm trying to get to about 35 to 40 short, make a jump putt or something.
Right. With the water right behind the basket.
Right. A lot of people, if you're going for the park job, you have to do what Jalle did, just right here.
And that's the approach I took at it. Something a fairway driver with a little bit of stability on a power line, nice and low. Sias
like
is going
this.
to show it too.
This is perfect.
Yeah, it just needs to sit down nice and
that's
soft.
in the circle.
Yeah, but here we go. We're following up the hardest hole on the course with the second hardest hole on the course. Wow,
good bid from him right there.
Yeah, he came to play today. This is a tough hole to run your long putts on. Wow. And that's just nerves of steel. You couldn't tell from this camera angle, but Sias is just behind the basket, water, all water. And it's elevated.
It's just so impressive to me as well that Eagle can take that hyzer and park this hole. It's just, those trees are so big.
Yeah.
Simon's going to be disappointed with that. But, I mean, it's tough to not be disappointed when you've averaged 1,100 coming into this round and you've missed 4 holes for the whole tournament. So, I mean...
Right, only one bogey on the tournament?
Yeah, he's still playing at a super high level. And...
Agreed.
Yeah, and just kind of pushing... I mean, he's only one stroke back of Eagle, who's playing phenomenal as well.
Tops him. Great birdie by Sias as well. That's... it. Just keep practicing, kids. And you'll gain that confidence on the putting green that it takes to run those death putts from Circle's Edge. They won't feel like death putts at all. And here we go, hole 14, another par 4. A little bit shorter than most par 4s, 655 feet, at least most par 4s on this course. You're going to probably see some high hyzers, some low hyzers. Really, the danger here is OB left, OB right, and then a mandatory in the middle of the fairway, taking that real wide hyzer out of play.
Right, and this honestly is a little bit early of what you want.
Yeah, as long as it just digs, he doesn't look too frustrated.
He's going to be pushing that OB line to the left, though. And this one got flat, so this one will have no problem landing right in the middle where you want. But I'm guessing Eagle is really close to that out-of-bounds line that you see right there with those flags.
And I like how the cameraman was anticipating Eagle to take that super high hyzer into the clouds.
Right, and Simon making good right in the middle as well.
Inbounds.
Yeah, and this will be perfect as well.
Sorry, I was taking a sip of my coconut water, or else I would have said it before he even stepped on the tee.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can guess shots. I can't guess shots. Jalle's going to put it in bounds.
It's really tough.
Risky. And Jalle's going to park a 300-foot upshot down a nice little narrow hallway.
And so is Simon.
Not as parked as Jalle right now. Sorry, but...
I've seen him make a few of those this tournament.
He's probably not too worried about being...
I'm going to guess Sias messes up a little bit.
You waited too long on that guess.
Oh, man, you got me. Sidearm over the out of bounds, but it's going to dig and be probably money.
Yep.
Yeah. What about that guess?
Let's see if Sias makes this putt.
Come on.
Oh,
good bid, though.
Yeah, that was a long one. And there we go, back on track. Simon Lizotte.
Birdie. And Jalle is making it look so easy.
Yeah, he's just he came out here. I saw him practicing. He figured out his lines. He figured out how to land the disc, how to control the speed and the distance. And he's just doing it. Straight up doing it.
Yeah, he's 11 down right now.
11 down through 14.
Eagle's kind of catching up on the round, though. He's on a nice birdie streak of his own. Hole 15, par 4, 741 feet. This one's tough. So you have OB left, you have OB right. You see that fence. A lot of people are going to play roller.
Mm-hmm.
The danger with that is you have these mandatories to the left. You can barely see the red
tape on the trees.
Red tape. Yeah, thank you. And then if you make those, you're going to try to curl up onto that right side of the hill and then have wide hyzer in.
Yep.
You might see a couple. Nah, I don't think you'll see any sidearms.
Whatever.
I was going to go for it, but.
Guaranteed Eagle is stepping up on. Oh, dang it.
Roller.
Just going for the park job.
Yeah, this needs to sit, honestly.
Yeah,
with that speed, you can hit that fence. He does hit the fence, but he gets a nice little reaction from it.
Right, you could kind of coin slot it through that fence.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, inside roller. This is what I like to throw.
Yeah, and if you do this with a stable disc, you can get it to punch down and sometimes cut left.
Yeah. Watch out.
Around the Mando trees.
Yes. You could just ride that cut angle on that slope there.
Mm-hmm.
And that
perfect.
A perfect conservative burnout roller, yes. Does he get the distance to really make that an easy approach shot? I don't know. A little bit short. And this is like a old school kind of play from Sias here. A little hyzer flip down the middle.
Yeah, and that's going to be more playing for the par, I think.
Sure.
And Jalle definitely has the distance to get around this. He got that one way too flat, though. That's not going to push left enough. He's going to be by those pines.
Whoa, but you were right. Holy moly, he smashed that thing out there.
He's still got a 40-footer.
Sure. And Sias, if he keeps it low, he'll get some nice little straight skips.
Not bad.
He was way back there. He barely made it in front of the 400-foot marker. And that 400-foot marker, thanks to the Pro Tour for kind of helping us with our depth perception, gives us a little idea of how far away from the hole we are. And Eagle is 2 feet away from the hole after his second throw.
And Simon as well is going to make good from probably
3 feet, yeah. 4 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Half as good for those mathematicians watching at home.
Get your calculators out.
Oh. I was listening to a local radio station and they had they had a segment on there. Are you smarter than a Casio? Like the little handheld calculators that do basic addition and multiplication.
It's interesting.
I hope that everybody was smarter than a Casio.
Couple birdies.
Yep.
And Jalle just an inch high.
From circle 2. You can't be too mad at those putts, can you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gave it all the juice.
Certain people can.
Sure.
I can't.
I'm not going to be mad at it. Ooh, but there we go. Eagle catches Jalle. 11 down for the round through 15 holes. And this is the final little stretch here. 3 par 3s to finish, starting with hole 16, 390 feet. The tee pad is shifted to the right compared to years past. Brings us more of a straight shot along this slope. Paul's giving me the little sidearm gesture.
2 sidearms, I'm guessing.
2, okay. That's the over-under. Well, the over-under would be 1.5, I think. And, okay, off to a good start. Did he even like power that thing at all?
Wow.
No, he didn't, and it's all the way there.
Now sit.
No.
Yeah,
okay.
it's
fortunate roll. Yes.
It's really tough to get the right angle.
Oh yeah.
Onto the hillside, and then I saw a lot of them rolling.
Ding 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 ding.
This is actually gonna work. It's going to be a little deep, but...
Inbounds.
Yeah, I mean...
So what if we see a third sidearm?
No way.
No way. Okay. Jalle with... I'm gonna guess that's an Eco Star Leopard.
Whatever it was, it
got there.
It flew so good. On like a slight Annie. I was actually worried right away, and then it was just absolutely perfect.
And that is a great line by Sias, just a tiny bit short, but he starts a slightly overstable disc. And okay.
So this basket is also elevated. So
right.
It's just a really tough putt no matter where you're at, unless you're just, based.
Mm-hmm. Especially for par from circle's edge. Great putt by Sias there. Oh, bummer.
Yep. See, anytime you miss. So he's probably going to pick that up and re-putt from the same spot he was just at. And he'll be putting for bogey now.
Yeah. He's going to take a breather. Let Jalle just drain that, what feels like a 40-footer that you can't jump.
Yeah, I think we may have missed Simon's next putt.
Hasn't. Oh.
And this should be for double bogey. Unfortunate miss.
Yep.
Eagle's going to gain 3 on him there.
Confirmed double bogey. Ouchie.
And now Jalle is making a push for not only the lead but second place, which he hasn't been that close this whole round.
But really, like you said, I mean, within 5, that'll be a definite push for first place.
And besides this hole, the last, I would say, 4 holes are really treacherous. You can make big time moves with people making minor mistakes. Mm-hmm. I mean, Simon missed that putt 2 inches to the left, and it cost him 3.
Oh, yeah. 3 to Jalle, 2 to Eagle. Eagle had a great-looking tee shot that rolled him.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Excuse me. Thank you for that correction.
But this one, I mean, this does play as the easiest hole on the course. But there's also some treachery on this one. We've got OB long past the basket, so if you really are just trying to power it into that bank, you can slide out of bounds in a hurry. And this basket's elevated. What a surprise. Seems to be a common theme here. And it's on just about as much slope as the previous hole. So missed putts aren't just going to drop right next to the basket.
It's going to be tough for them to miss putts inside 20 feet, though.
That's true. It's very true.
Very good tee shots from all 4 of these competitors to set up an amazing finish for this third round.
Yeah, this is only the third round, yeah.
With a new addition to the Vista course, which, if you've played this tournament, they take pride in their course, and it's been the same for a very long time. But over the last couple of years, they've made a lot of changes to try to stop these guys from shooting the 13 and 12s that they're doing right now.
There they are, yeah.
But hole 18 has now moved over, and now it's a par 3, 401 feet. You can see this drone. Yeah, this drone is taking you down the flight that you're going to want to take in order to get this birdie. You see it over here on this really thin,
very thin, just a very
fairway.
Thin strip of land. We've got a wall on the left side that could perhaps keep a hyzer skipping shot inbounds. But yeah, you're just throwing over water the whole way, and it just takes so much trust and confidence in your abilities and your plastic.
And Jalle goes way left, but I think he catches the wall and it keeps him inbounds there.
And this will play as the third hardest hole on the day. Just a huge spike hyzer from Eagle, and why not?
It's actually crazy to me that it's only the third hardest because of the mistakes you can make very easily on this hole. I saw 7s, I saw 5s, 4s.
True.
I also saw some birdies, but it's a really far shot to carry all of that water to get to the pin.
Yeah. But I think players that have decent power. Oh, wow. Now, did he hit the pole or did he just hit the wall on the fly?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, and Sias, you can see a pretty clear mark on the Pro Tour pillar there. Wow, great putt by Eagle to finish the round. Goodness. That was amazing.
And he really took charge at the end of the round.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to pay off for a pretty big lead.
Yeah. That's what you want.
And Jalle with a miss there, but, I mean, what an incredible round from Jalle.
8 for 8 to start.
Really one of the smoothest rounds I've actually seen any player on camera play. He was just so in tune with what he was doing, and it just looked really, really easy.
Yeah, bogey free on this Vista XL layout is, with all the OB and water, tough to do, but Jalle did it. And like you said, yeah, that was so much fun to watch. Man, that's going to set us up for a really exciting finish. We'll see if Eagle McMahon can hold on to his lead that he built up over this third round with a really great round. Sometimes that's kind of what it takes, is it takes someone else to kind of take the attention to start, so you can just kind of lurk in the back and wait for your time to just pounce. I know birds don't usually pounce, but that's what Eagle did on that back nine. 8 for 9. Incredible. And I don't even remember what his lead's up to now.
3 shots.
It's up there. 3 shots over Simon.
Tomorrow we're going to have Eagle, Simon, Jalle, and Scott Withers for you guys. Can't wait to bring you guys that.
That's going to be a
coverage. Treat. Thank you for joining us on this back nine. Catch you tomorrow.
Yeah. Adios.